Meanwhile, others are joining. Start with this question. Okay, class, let us discuss this now. It says that a ball is thrown vertically upwards with a speed vertically upwards, means from the top of a tower. So it is already at the top of something. And from here, the ball is being thrown. So the initial velocity here is 19.6 meter per second. This is the total height of the tower. And it says that this returns to the earth, means the total time that takes is 6 seconds. So t is equal to 6 seconds. Initial velocity is equal to 19.6 meter per second. Now again, as I have discussed with you, we have to consider the sign conventions in mind. So let us take upwards as positive and let's take downwards as negative. So this will be plus and g will be minus 9.8 meter per second square. All right, so height is minus h. So s is equal to ut plus half at square minus h is equal to 19.6 into 6 plus half minus 9.8 and t square, what is time? 6 into 6. So minus height will be equal to 117.6 minus 176.4. So height should be around 58.8. Write it. One more question we'll see. See, let us discuss this now. It says a ball is thrown vertically upwards with velocity of 20 meter per second from the top of tower. The height is 25 meters from where the ball is thrown. Now, how long will it be before the ball hits the ground? So this is the case which we have. Now, see, let us take some sign convention. Usually, I have a habit of taking up positive and down negative. That's why I'm taking. You may change. Now, what is the initial velocity? Initial velocity is acting upwards, so it is 20 meter per second. G is acceleration due to gravity. It is minus 10 meter per second. 10 minus 10, I'm taking just to ease my calculation. Height is also downwards. So ball is coming downwards. So height will also be minus 25 meters. Now you use the equation S is equal to UT plus half AT squared. Look, class, this will be minus 25 is equal to 20T minus 10 by 2. What is time? Oh, that we have to calculate T squared. So this will be, if I take 5 common, so I'll be left with minus 5, 40, from here minus T squared. So T square minus 40 minus 5 is equal to 0. Let us split the middle term. So T square minus 5T plus T minus 5 is equal to 0. And T minus 5 plus 1, from here also T minus 5. So this becomes T minus 5 is equal to 0. So T plus 1 and this is T minus 5. Now look, class, you have two answers. Now tell me, is it possible to have these two answers? How? This will be minus 1 seconds. This will be T is equal to plus 5 seconds. So minus 1 is not possible. So our final answer will be 5 seconds. So you split the middle term whenever required. Write it. See, class, this is a very short question. Let me discuss this with you. Then one question will be left from this topic. It says that a food packet is released from the helicopter, which is rising steadily at 2 meters per second. Class, what is meant by this? This means that a helicopter is present. Fine. Now it is moving up with the velocity of 2 meters per second. A food packet is being thrown out. Now, when the food packet is just thrown, it will be having the velocity of the helicopter. So our initial velocity also becomes 2 meters per second. So it says that a food packet is released from the helicopter, which is rising steadily at 2 meters per second. It says that after 2 seconds, what is the velocity of the packet? And clearly it has said that we have to take G as 10 meters per second. So upwards is positive, downwards is negative, that we have chosen. You can change it. So we have to find out the final velocity. So V is equal to U plus AT. U is 2. Acceleration due to gravity minus 10. Time is 2 seconds. Velocity is minus 18. So magnitude is 18. Meter per second is the SI unit. And direction is downwards. Why? Because we have taken downwards negative. And if our answer negative is coming, it means the final answer is downwards. Write down this question. Then one last question from this topic, motion under gravity. So that will give us lots of practice. And the last question will be a little tough. So that will give us variable amount of questions. This line says that time of descent and time of ascent are equal, which I have already told you. Just in case if you have dissipative forces like air, friction, or viscous, then time of descent becomes greater. See, when two balls are thrown simultaneously, one is thrown upwards and other is thrown downwards at the same time from the same tower, and they are separated from 40 meters. So, see class, suppose from B ball is coming down with 20 meter per second, A ball is going up with 20 meter per second, and they are separated by 40 meters. We have taken upwards positive and downwards negative. Now class, when the balls are colliding, let's say this point. This is x from A, so it becomes 40 minus x from B. If the balls are colliding simultaneously, it means they are colliding at the same time. I am not audible to all of you. I'm not audible. Ali, can you confirm us? Alina, I think it's an issue with your internet. Check the internet. Ali, if the voice goes, please let me know. So when the balls have collided, it means they have collided with the same times. Then only at this particular point, both are able to collide. So we'll write down everything about ball A and ball B. So when we are talking about ball A, velocity is 20 meter per second. Acceleration, which is acceleration due to gravity, it is minus 9.8 meter per second square. S1 is equal to X. T1 is equal to T. So when we use the equation, S1 is equal to U1T plus half AT square. Now, here also when we are talking about ball B, so U is equal to minus 20 meter per second. G is minus 9.8 meter per second square. Distance S2 is minus 40 minus 6. 40 minus x so hai, but negative sign. Why? Because it is at 8 hours. T2 is equal to T because we have the same time. So S2 is equal to U2T plus half AT square. Now let us put the values in both these equations. So this will become, yes, Alina, I'll show you that part. Don't worry. Just understand this. So two equations we have framed. Now x is equal to 20t minus half. Just understand, Alina, from here I'll repeat that upper portion. So this becomes 20t minus 5t square. So this is the first equation. And from here, this is 40 minus x, minus 40 minus x equal to minus 20t minus 5t square. So x minus 40 is equal to minus 20t minus 5t square. This is the second equation. So let us write down these two equations. X is equal to 20t minus 5t square minus 40 plus x equal to minus 20t minus 5t squared. So this gets cancelled if we change the sign. This becomes plus, this becomes minus, this becomes plus, this becomes plus. So this also gets cancelled. We have 40 is equal to 40t. So at least we know time is equal to 1 second. Now for the position, put this t is equal to 1 second to get your x. This will be 20 into 1 minus 5t square. That was the equation. So 1 square. So this is 20 minus 5, which is 15 meters. Now look, Alina, the upper part was that here in this question, a ball is being dropped B and a ball A is being thrown up. Now both of them have the separation as 40 meters. Now if the balls are colliding at a point, let's say that point is at a separation x from A and 40 minus x from B. So if they are meeting at this point, let's say this is the point where they are meeting. It means the time has to be same for the balls to meet or collide, because without if the time is different, then how will they collide? Right? So that's why we just take the same time in both the equations. So we calculate, we make an equation for B to reach this point, we make equation for A. And then using those, we get time, and then through time, we get the value of distance. Write it if you still have any doubts, both of you, write it in the chat box. the concept of relative velocity, whenever we have the term relative, it means it is with reference to something. So relative velocity in one dimension means that this is a velocity with reference to something. See, if a car, suppose this is a car A which is moving with velocity 3 meter per second. Just a second. So it is having velocity 3 meter per second. But if I say another car B is present, which is running at the same speed, 3 meter per second, same speed. But when this car comes and we talk about the velocity with respect to this, then if we are talking about the velocity with respect to this body, then it might not be 3 meter per second. It can be 0, it can be 3, it can be more. So just VA, when I say VA was the initial velocity of the car before this P came. Basically means if a person on from the ground is observing this person A, so velocity of car A with respect to observer on the ground. So whenever you have VA, that is VA, that is the velocity of object. VB means velocity of object. When you say VAB, that means the velocity of A with respect to B. And likewise, VBA means velocity of B with respect to A. See, this is the meaning of VAB and VBA when we write. VAB means velocity of A minus velocity of B. And if it is VBA, then it means VB minus VA. This is for a straight line. Write it till here, then I'll tell you the sign convention. See how you have to handle the sign convention. The way you are taking one side upwards or negative as positive and negative. Here also you will take either take right as positive or take left and then take left as negative or do the opposite. Here I have taken, let me take it opposite. Let me take right as negative and let me take left as positive. So VA, that is a velocity of a car moving towards the right with 12 meter per second, and velocity of car B moving towards the left with velocity 2 meter per second. Then I have to calculate the relative velocity, and I have told you the formula also. It's VAB, that is VA minus VB. VA minus VB. So what is VA? I have taken right as negative, so I have to put negative sign here, and this will be plus for me. So minus 12 minus, what is VB? VB is 2. So this becomes minus 14 meter per second. This is the relative velocity, not the individual velocity. Means velocity of A car with respect to B is 14, but it is 12 with respect to a person standing on ground. But what if I change the sign convention? If somebody else, suppose Arena, you want to change the sign convention, still also you will be getting same answer. See, plus 12, so 12 minus minus 2. That again gives you 14. Now look, what's the difference? I was getting a negative sign is showing that direction is towards the right because my direction is negative. Likewise, if this is coming positive, because in this case, I have taken right as positive. So answer is same, 14 magnitude, right direction, 14 magnitude, right direction. So take any sign convention. I'll share this question with you. It's a very, very good question, this question. I'll write down this first. See, class, in this question, this sign convention I've already written. So upwards, this will be plus, this will be minus. Now we have to calculate velocity of A with respect to B, B with respect to. So in the first part, when we are calculating VAB, this is VA minus VB. So if we put in the values, VA is 30 minus 50. So this becomes 80 kilometer per hour. So this is plus it is coming. So it means it is showing upwards, which is towards the north. Second is VBA. So that will be VB minus VA. So VB is minus 50 minus what is VA? VA is 30. So we'll be getting minus 80 kilometer per hour. Because obviously relative velocity cannot change between two bodies there. It's the relative between these two. How will it change? It's just that direction will change. This time this is showing negative, which is downwards representing something. Third part says that a monkey is running on the roof of train A with velocity 5 km per hour with respect to passenger A. And we have to calculate the velocity of the monkey. So velocity of monkey with respect to A is given as 5 kilometers per hour. Fine. Why? Because this is given in the question already. This is not something we are writing. This was already given in the question. And VA is 30 kilometer per hour. How do we know? It is given already in our question, the figure it is mentioned. Now class, this is not tough. VMA means VM minus VA. Look, what all things we know, what all things we do not. VMA, we already know that it's 5. VM, we do not know, we have to calculate. And VA is already given as 30. So when we have to calculate VM, we'll write it as VMA plus VA. So this will be equal to 30 plus 5, which is equal to 35 kilometer per hour. Fine. So this will be the relative velocity. Quickly write down the solution, class. All right, class, if completed, you can leave. Just one or two questions from relative velocity and graph I want to discuss. This chapter is almost completed. I'll start with vectors in the next weekend. Thank you so much, class.